These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the Druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. So be it.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elun.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Make us call.
I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess
The
calls.
land and I are one.
Immediately.
Has sleep dulled my senses? These cave spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills, so be it.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. Anudora! Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. Okalamdor! Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. So be
Has
it.
sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Our warriors have
I
engaged
heed the
the
voice of
enemy.
Elune.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses? I know daughter.
I heed the voice of Elune. Anudora! The goddess calls. Demon fire. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. Someone threatens the wilds, as the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep
Ashrathoraman.
dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
Something is
Someone
amiss.
threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are
I heed
one.
the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. Induli Retha. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. By Elun. As the goddess wills.
Something.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. So be it. Immediately.
The land and I are
Someone
one.
threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of
The
Elun.
land and I are one. Anudora.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Elun be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him, Furion. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may. He is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor, Anudora. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, it shall be done. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, the land and I are one. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Threatens these lands. Anudora. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Thy bidding. It has begun. That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Out with it.
What threatens these lands?
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the bear god's presence.
Bear gods? The land and I are one. Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? It shall be done. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Pathetic wretches. It shall be done. Something is amiss. Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth.
Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do.
What in the... They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. For Kalimdor, something is amiss. The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? Anudora. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. The land and I are one.
How dare you!
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor, Anudora. Something is amiss. It shall be done. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. Anudora. Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
It has begun. For my brothers. Enlighten me. Out with it. I am prepared.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador.
I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormridge.
I cannot go back. Goddess grant that Furion was wrong.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
Someone threatens the wilds? Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Anudora! As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. So be it. By Elune.
In position. Come and get it.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. In the name of Cenarius! I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Hinduli Retha.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. I am sworn
I heed
to
the voice of
avenge.
Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. For Kalimdor! Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Ashrathoraman. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Death to
I
the
heed the voice of
intruders.
Elune. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Immediately, as the goddess wills. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. Your move.
Speak your mind. I shall not fear.
The goddess calls. So be it. The treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elun. The goddess calls. So be it. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elun. So be it. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elun. The goddess calls. So be it. I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elun. I heed these explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elun. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. Immediately.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Wait a moment. All too easy. Point away.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. Immediately.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
I heed the voice of Elun. Someone to use the wild. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste. Furion!
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan. You were sentenced to pay for your sins, nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.